Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker, where today we're finally gonna begin the industrial sabotage? I think. Let's go press the button and see what happens.
It's time to begin your workday.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's very strange. Why would Lynx ever credit my account, right? Alright. Does anything need repairs? Did we handle this before I quit? This console's broken? Okay, there we go. Not instilling the greatest degree of confidence in me. But yeah, alright. I guess let's go. Are you ready to demolish the ship in the bay? Time to dismantle Lynx. Yeah,
all right,
that
folks,
sounds like a good idea.
This is it.
Whew. I'm ready. You good, Kai?
Yes? Yes. Okay, remember, the whole point is to show them we control the profit. So, fail all them salvage goals, trash them components, really junk up the value of that ship, you hear? Man, Apple's gonna be so pissed. I'll do what I can to manage that. Now, as soon as you step into the yard, I'm gonna lock out the shift clock. I'm also gonna patch in everyone's salvage meters, so you can see how each other's doing. Hal's liable to get mighty vocal out there, but don't ease up.
You got it, boss.
I got your backs. Take your time, be safe, and let loose some wanton mayhem and destruction. Weaver out.
So I feel like if this ship has a functional reactor, I could do some damage. I feel like I know a thing or two about blowing up a reactor at this point. Like if this is a class 2 reactor, we'll just pull open the casing, get ourselves a decent distance away from it, and just yank it and let it detonate the back half of the ship for us.
Well, about time. Y'all still better hit those quotas today. Huh? What's going on now with the shift clock?
Hal, we need to talk.
Not now, Joseph.
The crew and I have decided it's time to talk about the conditions of our employment.
You what?
Until you agree to stop treating us like trash, we're treating the salvage like trash.
What are you doing?
Kaito.
Just down, dog.
Kaito, what are you doing?
Want to talk about it?
I knew it. I knew this whole crew was rotten. Joseph, you stopped the clock, didn't you?
Oh, did I? Maybe. You know, technology and I don't always get along.
Muted.
Not this time, Hal.
Yeah. You're done, Joseph. By the end of the day, you'll be in purgatory like your little sidekick.
Wait, did Weaver always have the ability to just be like, nah, actually, you haven't silenced me? Because I feel like, if so, he should have done that before, right? I'm going to go ahead and grab all, like, the floating around stuff. In theory, we're probably going to get our ship back, right? I sure would like it. We definitely have both these posters already. How the hell do I get into the maintenance area of this ship? You know what? You know how I do it? This is how I do it.
Good work, Cutter. Might not feel right, but
It feels fine. I'm good. Alright, so the... Bloody hell. Alright. So we have to get ourselves in a place where we can... Really? I still can't maneuver through here? Okay. We have to get ourselves in a place where I can see the reactor. Yep.
keep it up.
What do you even think this will accomplish?
Definitely the plan. It's just good. It's just good planning on my part, really. Dee Dee's outdoing me for the moment, but we're gonna get there. I 100% forgot about the
I taught you better than this, 52. Keep at it, Cutter.
the fuck does he think he taught me? Okay, I need to get this plate off of here because otherwise I'm never gonna be able to get to the damn
That's right.
reactor.
More like that.
Yeah, I destroyed 109 credits worth of aluminum. Yeah. How the hell do I get this plate to come off? Ooh, that's radiation containment. Slamming my face into that ain't gonna help anything. So let's see. It's disconnected from here. There we go. I need to be able to get myself out of this containment chamber so that I can fucking make it over to here where I can screw up the reactor real bad. All right, let's do it. Dee Dee's doing pretty well. Let's see how, boy. You know, if I wasn't trying to ruin everything on purpose, I might consider all the hitching and stuff to be a real problem. This is going to make the physics completely unmanageable, though, right? Like, there's going to be so many little pieces everywhere. All right, I'm just going to back up.
Salvage is destroyed.
I'm alive. I'm good. Who says I'm not good?
Explosive activity detected. Slow down.
Fuck you, 52. Really? You're gonna let yourself be taken in by these clowns?
That's pretty good.
Curazon, your sugar rations are cut off permanently.
That's so. Hey, where do thrusters go again? I can never remember. The furnace?
Yeah, let's just start furnacing large pieces of the hull.
Not you too, Kaido. I had hope for you.
Kaido's
son.
figuring it out.
You know what this means.
You know, sir, Mr. Rhodes, you better listen to Weaver.
Remember, Hal, we're just looking to talk. You make a call to arrange it. We'll get back to business as usual.
The only call I'm making is to loss prevention. You all are in serious, serious trouble.
Gonna be a big dent in the profit reports by the time they get here.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's really going off, huh? All right.
I swear, 52, if you destroy one more thing, I am sending you back Earthside.
It is wild how toothless this corporation I've ever like.
Ever been.
That's it. Penalties for all of you. Destruction of company property, insubordination, improper use of equipment, 20 million credits.
Oh, yeah? That going on top of the millions we already owe?
Yeah, sloppy cutting fee, 50,000 credits. Using a right-handed tool in your left-hand fee, 600,000 credits.
There we go.
What on earth are you talking about?
Sarcasm fee.
Come on, Hal.
Informally addressing a superior fee.
I mean, if there's a fee for informally addressing people, Weaver's debt is already infinite.
Cutter, remember what our objective is here. You ready to arrange that chat yet, Hal?
Joseph, what have you done? None of these stupid things are working.
Oh.
Aha!
Well, that is going to complicate
Now,
things.
here's something you forgot to block out, Joseph. through work. Simmer down now, Hal. Simmer down.
Having a hard time keeping things in one state. I imagine whatever's going on back there in HQ is like the like that scene in Hackers where Crash Override and Acid Burn are fighting over the tape run heads at that TV station. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? This is the thing that everybody in the age group for watching YouTube videos is familiar with. Breaking stuff. So let's see here. Dee Dee's really doing it. I don't know how she's being so fast. I mean, I could put this whole thing into the wrong drawers if I'm given enough time, but I don't think I'd do it anywhere near as quickly as she's doing it. There we go. Didn't turn off my cutter. I will just continue to cut things. I'll say this, like, I was able to do a lot of damage really fast, but now I'm left with a lot of tiny pieces that are going to be very tedious to put in the wrong place. Here, we can furnace the stuff. That'll help for sure. I already destroyed all the thrusters and everything.
Incinerated. Penalty has been applied.
What are you still attached to? Alright, I guess the internal structure is still actually fairly intact. Ooh, thruster cap. Looks like the other thruster caps probably didn't survive the explosions. This is reading as part of a thruster cap. Just gonna continue fighting over it. It's weird how much technical power Weaver has. And again, like this company is remarkably toothless. They have,
Don't do that.
for a company that like literally owns our DNA, and in theory has the ability to more or less turn us off whenever they want. It feels like they should be able to do a lot more damage, you know?
Valuable component lost. Penalty applied.
So most of this stuff is furnace stuff. This particular panel actually does want to go in the processor, so we're going to carefully do a bad job.
Valuable component incinerated. Penalty has been applied.
Also, I gotta say, I do think it's actually rather impressive that Dee Dee has managed to not accidentally put any components at all into the right place.
Caution.
Oh, I'm out of tethers. Shoot. I did briefly forget what button was the brakes. Just a little bit.
For your purchase.
Okay. Do you mind?
Processing valuable objects. Credit.
Not like that, Cutter. More like that, please.
Valuable component lost.
Also, I don't know
Be
what
more careful.
we were squawking about. Look at how little yellow. I'm doing a fine job. Turns out, industrial sabotage still feels a lot like just doing work. It looks like this is already disconnected.
Don't do that.
I mean, I did a lot of causing explosions and pulling stuff in various directions, so I guess that makes sense. That is a collectible. No!
Valuable component incinerated. Penalty has been applied.
Alright. So we do need to get this panel into the furnace, and then everything around it needs to go in the processor. This didn't actually melt, even though we saw it melt. We were lied to. Ugh, now it doesn't want to come loose. Power generator can stay on.
There we go, 52.
For
Show these
process
rats
this
how
whole
the
thing.
job's done.
Every time I process something that's worth 100 credits, they're gonna do that, really? Feels a little silly, don't you think? This could definitely go in here. What are we all... What on earth are we all stuck on? Well, you know, not on Earth, obviously. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Just get the nose plate across the yellow line. Everything will be fine after that. Okay, I mean, it's all going. Alright, so let's finish pulling this.
Component destroyed.
I'm assuming that the problem here...
Damn it, 52. I can't believe how wrong I was about you. We're nothing alike. You're just
There
a
we go,
hooligan. Touching a nerve now, Cutter. Don't fret none. Keep going. Go ahead and fix it again. I'm waiting with my finger on the button.
Yeah, I was definitely going to fret because he called me a hooligan.
Let's be real. I know you think this is what you need to do. But is your position really any better? Does Link see you any different than the rest of us? You know the difference between you people and me? I know Lynx treats you like slaves. Hell, that's why they're the biggest in the solar system. I made it to the winning team. People like you trying to lift each other up. You're just letting others keep you down with them. For what? We own you. I got the to do whatever I want to you. You were nothing until Lynx found you. Obedience is success. You've chosen to cross the company that gave you a chance. We'll drive you into the ground with debt. We'll give you work so dangerous you'll revive 20 times a day until your DNA comes apart at the seams. And when you come back as a useless, gibbering blob, we'll make your family pick up the bill.
Woo! I think we're done trying to reason with you, Hal.
I do appreciate the honesty, though. I think it's going to be easier to maneuver this into that furnace.
That's right, Cutter. Doing good.
Thank you, Weaver. I don't really need the, the reinforcement. I guess it's like fine, but I got this. Destroying company property is its own reward. Yeah, this is gonna be way too heavy.
Ah! 52, you are well past redemption at this point.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
Trying my level best to cut the ship in half here, but it'd be a lot easier if I could move.
Fine work, Cutter. I know it ain't easy, but keep at it.
What do you know, Joseph? Sitting in your box, barking orders? Twisting their minds? Unacceptable! Permanent demerit, 52!
Steady on, Cutter.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't
All right.
do that.
I do believe we've done it. So at this point, okay, yeah, the tether's already working. Cool. A lot of valuable components still in this. I will say this part's a lot easier when you don't have to worry about barging the bargeables. Ah, there they are. I was gonna say, I know I saw some loose wires around here somewhere. I mean, obviously I'm gonna keep stealing from the company. Why would I not? Why would I not do that? How is this? What is even happening here? How did these things just glom onto each other like this and get stuck? Okay, that's glided across the threshold.
Object not.
Well done. Stick at it now. We're almost through.
Oh, you're through, all right.
I guess another thing we might be able to do, I wasn't really giving thought to, but that we have done in the past a couple of times and it's worked just fine for this purpose, is just fling stuff off into space, like past the barge. That always makes the system pretty mad. Try to tilt this a little bit if I can. A little worried about it crossing the threshold and getting pulled into the furnace.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Hats off to you, Cutter.
What a
Hey, not
sad
even one
waste of
salvage
your
goal.
talent, 52. A negative attitude tips the scales of accomplishment toward failure.
I've got the reactor. I'll throw it in the furnace. Unless you agree to talk.
You know what? I finally figured out what you need, Kaido. To help you learn.
What?
The problem is this whole reviving thing. There's no cost to your mistakes.
No, there's a cost. There's a big cost.
Kaido, I'm taking back Lynx's gift. I'm removing you from the Everwork program. No, you can't do that. Actually, Joseph, I can. Kaido Kovetskin, your backup data is officially deleted.
How? What do we do? What do we do?
Steady now, kiddo. Let go of that reactor and back away.
If I let go, it'll go into the furnace. I'm too close.
Okay. Just pull back now. Real careful, like. You're letting your nerves get the better of you, Kaido. Like you always do.
Weaver, I don't want to die.
See? Real consequences. How? Quiet. God, you ain't gonna die. Now, how about you all just give this a rest and get back to work?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Kaido!
Rhodes, I'm going to throttle you.
How, you stupid? That wasn't supposed to happen. How could you do this? That stupid kid wasn't supposed to go and kill himself.
He's gone.
You were supposed to stop. You were all supposed to stop this stupid protest. Damn it. You idiot, Kaido. Hell, that boy's death is on you.
Hold up.
Hello? Kaido, you there?
Can you hear me?
We hear you, kiddo. We hear you.
Yeah. Mike got busted again.
It's all right. It's all right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Hell, that was a mighty perilous thing to do. How could I know what would happen? We'll be back tomorrow, asking for the same thing. A talk with your bosses. You talk to me. That's all you get. We're done here. Turn in, everyone. Y'all earned it. Weaver out.
It is very difficult to imagine a company with the kind of power Lynx has not going for that as like step 2 of the union busting measures, but I'm glad they finally like showed some teeth a little bit. Well, they kind of did a fake out. There's a suggestion of teeth. There was an implication that teeth could be shown at some point.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
You really whooped him out there, Cutter. I'm proud of you. Hal overstepped, and he knows it. We cornered that Bobcat, and he lashed out. But you saw it, the terror in him. He was scared of us. And now that we got the ball rolling, other crews will follow suit. Oh, and don't worry about Kaido. He'll be out of commission till there's a new backup in place. Just gonna be another hit to the profit reports. Hal's only made himself look even worse. And not just to Lynx. See, comms is recorded every shift. Standard Lynx procedure. It's possible today's recording has already made its way into the hands of someone who can share it with a wider audience. I don't rightly know where things go from here, but I do know that tomorrow's feeling mighty hopeful. I'm proud of this crew. Rest easy, Cutter. Weaver out.
Kaido Kovetskin, your backup data is officially deleted.
The wheels of bureaucracy turn slowly.
And when you come back as a useless, gibbering blob, we'll make your family pick up the bill.
But turns out you can grease them with a little bit of public controversy.
Shocking evidence has come to light.
Link scrambled to get some goons together. Of course, put us back in line. But the news was already all over it. Things happened fast. Even quicker than we'd hoped. The Stellar Commission actually stepped in. They deemed Link's Everwork program a human rights violation. The Commission recognized the union and then forced Lynx to the table. And there really wasn't much Lynx could do at this point. We agreed to keep the Everwork program, to continue protecting workers. The job's still dangerous after all. But we demanded some major changes to the policies. First, full reversal of the huge fees forced onto the program's participants. Then, complete removal of clauses like 19C. Their whole bag of tricks designed to strip us of our rights. Almost overnight, our humanity was restored. Lynx also ditched their swarm of administrators. They no longer served a purpose to the company. As for Hal Rhodes, Lynx couldn't ignore that he was at ground zero of our revolt. He's right back at his old job, processing real back-breaking work. Calicia Rai Paulson went untouched, of course, and everything on the administrators. Her and the rest of her family continue to operate and profit from Lynx. Some of us will continue to fight. Others, they're just happy to get back to work.
I mean, it's hopeful, which is nice, and definitely, a breath of fresh air in our times. Negotiations have resulted in unexpected changes to the division work agreement. Below is a report on the reversal of certain charges to your account. In order to ensure you are as informed as possible, all employees are encouraged to read the pros and big cons of unionization handout. And then they charged us $7.50 for displaying the report. But hey, look at that.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Well, that's much less menacing. Pretty decent salvage income, all totaled.
Morning, folks. Today's the day we finally get back to work, all proper-like. And welcome back, Lou.
It feels great to be back. And I'm ready to race. Anyone wanna?
Come on, kid. You just got back.
Whoa, why don't y'all play it safe today while you clear the cobwebs, all right?
Well, maybe another time, Lou. Oh, but glad you're back. Kaido out.
I should go keep an eye on that kid.
Well, I got a rusty old javelin with my name on it. See you out there.
Spare a moment, Cutter. Couple things I gotta talk to you about. First off, go ahead, look out your viewport for me.
Your ship's vitals are improving. Keep it up.
Distributor, ion coil, and we're very nearly done.
That's right. Finally got Beulah to impound. Took a fair amount of sweet talking and a touch of bartering. Anywho, thought you'd be keen to get back at fixing the old girl up. Which brings me to my next point. Open up your employee terminal for me.
Okay.
Access that new option there. Contract state. New mandate. Employees require a clear and simple breakdown of their contract status. Now, what I wanted you to see is you can also end your contract from here. However, there's 2 prerequisites to parting ways with the company. First, you gotta clear your debt. The new regs wiped out a ton, but some folks still got a bit of work to do to get in the green. Second, you need personal transport off station. That means old Beulah needs to be fully operational. Once those requirements are met, you can take the out, if you want, of course. If you're just as happy salvaging away, by all means, keep at it. Okay, close all that for now. I got one last thing I want to talk about. Now, this might come as a bit of a shock, but an opportunity's arisen for me, Earthside. One of them chances you gotta grab at before it gets away. What I'm saying is, well, I'm retiring. Today, in fact. Trying to go out on a high note, as they say. Dee Dee's gonna run things while corporate figures out a replacement. Might not be as talkative as me, but she'll keep the rudder true. I wanted to wish you luck, Cutter. I'm glad we got the opportunity to work together. And who knows? Maybe you hear from me again sometime. Weaver out.
Well, I mean, that's like legitimately sad. I'm gonna miss Weaver. I liked him. But yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, plot-wise, good enough. It is definitely, what do I need? A distributor and an ion coil. I don't know if we're gonna find a ship that's got both. Distributors are hard to come by. Well, given how hard distributors are to come by, it feels like we really ought to take the ship that has them. All right, let's go ahead and do this. But I gotta say, like, in the end, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a story that's like, it's definitely underselling the danger. It's definitely underselling the degree to which companies will absolutely just grind people in the dust and treat them like they're not even human to enforce profit motives and stuff.
Hey, Rook. Guessing Weaver broke the news?
Yeah. I hope they replace him with someone nice.
Well, in the meantime, you got me. Quit shooting the breeze and get back to work.
Dee Dee, I'm gonna enjoy giving you a hard time.
Kid, I'm too old and tired to care.
Okay. Well, let's see if I remember how to do any of this. Have fun today, folks. Blue out.
Later. Kaido out.
Hey, kid. You've probably got things in hand, but, let me know if you need anything. Good luck, or whatever. DD out.
Just give this a quick once-over for easily visible nodes. But, like, you know, not every story needs to be miserable. And I think there's some value in a story that's like, hey, listen, if we fight, we can win. I don't know. I think that to some extent there is like a little bit of my own sort of learned hopelessness that maybe influences my my reaction to these things. I guess in the end, I'm not, you know, I'm not too bummed out about it. Oh, hey, that's a node. But it looks like aside from that, we're pretty clear on the outside. All right, let's get inside. Are we all pressurized back here too? We are. Okay. So I don't know that we'll salvage this whole ship. Since we're in the blue already, We could just get the parts we need. And then, oh, wait, are we... Huh, so the thruster and reactor panel... Oh, right, the doors aren't in the right states because the AI stuff. Sure. Well, I'm gonna flush this. Let's open this space up as much as we can here. And then, did I just melt one of these doors? We're gonna need to be able to get through there anyway. I think so. I'm gonna do it from back here though. I'm a little bit less danger. Okay. I think part of the problem is that part of my problem with the game doing a sort of like a gentle version of this story that is ultimately quite hopeful is that personally I think that most people dramatically underestimate the problem that we are facing, and in that context, I mean, you can see how it's kind of a bummer for a plot to underrepresent the danger. But I don't know. I don't feel too bad about it. It's fine. And the game itself is fun, which, you know, is good. Alright, let's try to be good at the job. I guess. I guess we can. Oh, it didn't actually work. Thought I had the angle on that one. That's tough. Trying not to turn this too much. I mean, the fact is, a game that took this stuff more seriously, and that took like the actual history of how labor movements have worked more seriously, would be incredibly dark. It would have to get very upsetting. So, you know, maybe it's for the best. I have to admit, I was expecting to see more AI nodes here in the back portion of the ship, since the doors back here were acting up. But maybe it's not quite as simple as all that. Maybe they have access to all of the portions of the ship no matter where they are. I thought from the last quote-unquote haunted ship we did, quote-unquote ghost ship, that it seemed like the AI was mostly affecting things that were really, like, really close to the nodes. I'm gonna try this a couple more times. I'm confident we can get this. Hey, that one worked. Okay, cool. I also did some damage to that furnace panel, though. Cool. Wait, did one of them not? No, it's floating free. Okay, weird. Oh, right, it's moving weird because it's one of these. It's not still pressurized, is it? Oh, it totally is. Okay, well... It's Could be a little dangerous.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, I'm just gonna cook a door here. These quote-unquote violent decompression events are really just, they're really not that dangerous, I feel like.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay.
Salvage deposit secured.
I think at this point I'm mostly just salvaging stuff out of habit. I mean, it is still fun. It's definitely less critical now, though. Oops, that... did I just smash that against the cockpit so hard it ceased to be? I think that is what happened. Well, that's pretty not ideal, you know?
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh, or maybe this is it. It just bounced back. They make these computer terminals remarkably tough.
Salvage deposit. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Credit
I
deposit.
suppose I ought to be worrying about the reactor. I have kind of spaced on that.
Object accepted for processing. Credit
Is it gonna fit through here? Probably, right? Might be a little close, and I don't love banging the reactor off walls and stuff while I'm trying to move it. Could we... Yeah, okay, that's opening up just fine. Give this side a little push.
5 minutes left to get your work done. Okay, Cutter? Processing object. Applying credits to account.
And then honestly, I don't even need to pull the thruster things first. Is that a wide enough? Yeah, that's absolutely a wide enough gap. Because I pulled the ECU, right? So... I mean, I may as well, though. The thruster's right there, and we have nothing. It's the only step remaining. Okay.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent option required. Salvage goal updated.
Character gets breathing all heavy like we're in real danger or something. Ooh. Oh no, worst case scenario, I started turning it. Come on, just, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, easy.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Here's the thing about spaceship salvage. It's remarkably easy. I wouldn't say it's so easy that a child could do it. Because if I'm sure if a child could do it, Lynx would already have had children doing it. Think about how much easier it would be for them to pull fuses with their tiny little hands. I'm trying really hard to connect. There we go. I think that should just pull clean, and we didn't see any AI nodes or anything. I'm gonna drag this toward the back of the berth real fast. See if we can just get it to slide off the rest of the ship. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna make my life a lot easier.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Here, I'm gonna attach this one like way over here. Okay, that's still sliding in. Yeah, the processor's got that. That's under control. Okay, cool. Took the back part of this ship off in like record time.
Object process. Transferring credit.
I do not love the wild twisting.
You watching the clock, Cutter? You've got 1 minute left.
What an inconvenient time to run out of tethers.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Restored.
We do not need O2. I'm not too worried about that. I'm pretty sure I don't think we need O2. Right? We haven't had to buy oxygen in a really long time. Stop brakes. Okay.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, so we didn't find the coil, but we did make $10 million that I think is pretty much just going into my personal bank account. So, you know, I guess there's some incentive to keep working. Gosh. $40 million an hour. Now that's shift work.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
Alright, still one of these in here somewhere. I'm really surprised, though, that we completed the,
I didn't sleep much last night, so don't ask me too many questions today, alright?
Copy that, Mama Bear.
Don't call me that.
D, how does it feel being both a shipbreaker and a supervisor?
Well, it's 2 jobs, but I'm only getting paid for 1.
Oh yeah, that doesn't seem very fair.
You guys are an easy bunch.
We're not too distracting.
You're getting there. Now back to work.
Copy that.
tiny, tiny little slice of coolant pipe.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
It does feel like with the union negotiations and everything, we could have made sure that she was actually going to get paid for the work she was doing. Hold on now.
Accepted. Credit applied.
that an AI node on there? Oh no, it's just that the little bit of coolant pipe is not barge material. That's fine. I actually don't care about that. All right, let's go ahead and hit the flush valve here. My hand twitched, and I definitely did briefly fire the laser directly at the fuel pipes that were still full of stuff. So that was terrifying. Perfect. Unnecessarily dangerous? Oh, sure. Absolutely. I guess we should probably just cut these the old-fashioned way, huh? I mean, I guess all the AI nodes must be up where the actual ship systems are, which, you know, makes a lot of sense.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Still always just the tiniest bit nervous about this part. Okay, so that fuel tank is floating free. I would love to get this out of here. What is going to be the best way to do that? I actually don't even know. Here, let me flush these airlocks and then remove these airlocks. That'll separate the two parts of the ship, and then we can worry about it from there. I could have just left them open, but honestly, I was a little worried about accidentally jostling the fuel pipe, the fuel tank, and the collision causing anything at all to happen. You might imagine that I would care about the pieces more now that they're, in theory, or now that good work, in theory, is going directly into my bank account, but I don't really. I was always pretty high score motivated.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
What on earth? Well, I gotta tell you, I'm a little surprised by that, because as far as I could tell, the thing was not being pulled at all, and then all of a sudden it destroyed us. I mean, whatever. Exposure to vacuum is fatal. That's true. That's good advice. This little frame's got no respect for physics.
Valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit secured.
Okay.
Credits awarded.
So now that this stuff is disconnected, definitely feel a lot safer just blowing this, which I think is what we're gonna do. That took a weird amount of time. There was like a dampener or something that floated over here. Is that an AI node? No, this is wires. Alright. Well, whatever that other little piece is that I completely lost track of, I don't think it was the thing we actually need, so let's just get in here and see if we can find parts we're looking for. Also, all of the AI nodes, obviously. They do make a pretty unpleasant sound, don't they? This is smart of them, though, to hide on the inside of the airlock surface. Because they're a very similar color, and if I hadn't hit the device view, I'm not sure if I would have noticed they were here, honestly. There's my distributor. I guess to some degree that sound is what that weird upgrade that I didn't understand the meaning of is for. Okay, there is an environmental regulator in this room. Let's hope that it actually works. Probably a little bit more likely if I actually do kill all the AI nodes first. Yeah, seems to be completely disconnected from the wall, in fact. Pretty not ideal. Feels dangerous. Oh, this one's on the outside of them. Right. That one's in that little under area. Ooh, an abandoned data drive containing cryptocurrency. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I think I know what I'm going to do here. That was much more dramatic than I was expecting.
Hey, Cutter, you've got 5 minutes left in this shift. Hope you're having fun.
Oh yeah, tons of it, actually. Why is this not pushable? There we go. Yeah, that's wild. There was a much more dramatic dislodging event than I was expecting. Which is interesting because it should have been much less dramatic, right? Because the air had so much more room to escape through. So it should have all flushed out, but it should have, first of all, it should have flushed out much faster than we're used to, which it absolutely did not. Oh, yep, there's still one there. That's okay. He's not even gonna get in there. Whatever, it's fine. This one we will get when we flush the airlock itself into the furnace. Alright, I think we got this pretty much under control from here. The dangerous part, and thus the interesting part, is over. So, in a couple of minutes here, we'll go back in. I'll call the recording, and then I'll finish this one off camera. And we can go for the next bit we need with the ship doctor on the next shift. And then, honestly, there's a pretty good chance we're just done after that. We may be right at the end of this. Is there still pressurized space behind here? Nope, just a door that's closed. Don't actually see any more AI nodes. I can hear the fuses pinging through the wall. So is there a way to... Looking at that, I thought it was a closed door. Actually, maybe what I was hearing wasn't fuses? Well, then I don't know what the hell it was. At this point, the laziness is so profound.
Cutter, there's 1 minute left till the end of the shift.
I was about to muse idly that I wonder why it is Dee Dee who got command of our crew, but like, I guess who else would it be? They certainly wouldn't give it to Lou. And Kaito is, you know, still Kaito. I guess it might make sense for it to go to 52, but for gameplay reasons, obviously that's not gonna work. It does feel like once we're done with the AI nodes, probably stuff should start working normally again. It's not really a ghost ship anymore, right? The ghost is gone. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably finish chopping this. Just because I'm enjoying it, frankly. And then we'll go and get the other thing. But let me go and install this one. And I'm assuming that, like, plot is done. There's probably not really any character stuff after this point.
Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Hey there, I'm Shippy. I'm here to help you get this ship healthy again.
Very close. I do wish we could look ahead, though. All right. I'd like to be able to prepare for the last stage, you know? Okay, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time tomorrow, I do believe we're going to be pulling the very last parts that are necessary for our transport. And then we're just going to take our $40 million or whatever and get the hell out of here, never to see it again. And we'll see you then.